Good day and welcome to News Today from KMT. I am Adekunle Adewumi. First, the headlines. Protesters shot Edo State over forced COVID-19 vaccination. Ohanaeze Ndigbo cautions IPOB on violent attacks. Again, bandits wreak havoc in Kaduna as El-Rufai hosts Northern Stakeholders Meeting. Earthquake kills one, injures many in Greece. Now the news in detail. On Monday, members of civil society organizations and students took to major streets in Edo State to protest against the compulsory COVID-19 vaccination policy put in place by the Governor Godwin Obaseki-led administration. The protesters, who granted vehicular movement in the metropolis, carried placards bearing inscriptions as "We need security in Edo, not vaccine. We will resist any form of executive rascality. Hunger is killing us, not COVID-19. Obaseki, obey court order. My body is my right. Share COVID-19 palliative." They also threatened to completely shut down the government houses, government agencies and parastatals, corporate organizations, enforcing no vaccine, no entry policies, stressing that the protest on Monday was just a warning. The Apex Igbo socio-cultural organization, Ohanaeze Ndigbo Worldwide, has called on the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and other secessionist agitators in the southeast region to stop all form of anarchy in the land and explore dialogue. The President General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Professor George Obiozo, on the occasion of the annual celebration of Igbo Day, appealed for a return to normalcy in Igbo land. He said IPOB leaders should take note of the danger violence has posed in Igbo land, adding that the southeast geopolitical zone must avoid being a race that has voluntarily chosen to perish in violence and insecurity. He said what is happening in Igbo land today, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, Abia and Ebonyi states is not liberation but destruction and devastation. The Senate has declared that all the financial and legal hurdles hindering the smooth takeoff of the Mambila hydroelectric power projects has been resolved. The Reshimba said the contractors are expected to mobilize men and materials to the site before the end of the year. Chairman Senate Committee on Local Content, Senator Teslim Folarin, stated these were receiving reports of the Finance Subcommittee of the Mambila hydroelectric power projects. He said the committee was offshoot of the Technical Working Group on Mambila Hydroelectric Power Local Content, which was inaugurated in June 2020. The Federal Executive Council had on 30th August 2017 approved the contract on the Mambila Hydroelectric Power Project in the sum of 5.72 billion naira for the construction of 3,050 megawatts. An emergency meeting of governors of the 19 northern states under the aegis of Northern Governors Forum has been held in Kaduna. The meeting was hosted by Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasir El-Rufai. The governors on arrival at the Sir Kashim Ibrahim Government House in the state capital went straight into a closed-door meeting before the expanded one, which included the traditional rulers from the north. Chairman of the Northern Traditional Council and Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sahad Abubakar III, led the monarchs from the northern states and Abuja to the meeting, which would also dwelt on the anti-open grazing law passed by Southern Governors Forum. And still on security matters, some bandits have invaded Madami Abun village in the Kaura local government area of Kaduna State, killing 34 persons, while 7 were said to have sustained various degrees of injuries. Kaura local government is in the restive southern Kaduna. It was gathered that attackers in large numbers invaded the village around 7 p.m. on Sunday and wreaked havoc on the villagers. The spokesperson for the Southern Kaduna People's Union, Luka Beniyat, said 10 members of the same family were among people killed during the attack. He added that scores of the villagers were still missing, while houses were razed and the property destroyed by the hoodlums. You're listening to News Today from KMT. Still ahead, foreign news, entertainment gists, and sports. For more information, breaking news, entertainment, movies, sports, and more, please join our Telegram channel, Keke Awada Media Torch. Like our Facebook page, Keke Awada Media Torch, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, KMT Incorporated. Thanks for staying with us. And now to the rest of the news. And on the foreign scene, at least one person has been killed and several injured after a 5.8 magnitude earthquake hit the Greek island of Crete. A man died when the dome of a church that was being renovated in the town of Hakalashori caved in. People were seen rushing out onto the streets when the earthquake struck. Many buildings were damaged and some reduced to piles of rubble from the initial quake and strong aftershocks. A man has pelted French President Emmanuel Macron with an egg while he was visiting a restaurant and hotel trade fair in the southeastern city of Lyon on Monday. The egg hit his shoulder but bounced off without breaking. The assailant was quickly subdued and removed from the room, with Macron saying he would try to speak with him later. It was a startling disturbance from the warm welcome by fair attendees for the centrist president, not at least after he announced that the restaurant tips paid by credit card will no longer be taxed. And now to entertainment scene. The first runner-up of Big Brother Lockdown Edition, Dorothy Bachor, has detailed how she battled with anxiety after the show. Bachor made this known via a verified Instagram handle on Monday as she celebrated herself 1 year after she left BB Naija Season 5. She was battled with fear and anxiety, but was able to survive through God's grace. She wrote, 1 year ago today, I stood on the stage blank, not knowing what the world thought about me, not sure of what to even do next. I remember sharing the prize money in my head. Lot of laughs. And that's News Today from KMT. It was edited and brought to you by Adekunle Adewumi. Thanks for listening.